Well, it is the holliest, jolliest time of the year. The Christmas lights are starting to go up, and we are about 3 to 4 weeks away from Christmas. And that means that everybody is starting to figure out what they are going to give for gifts. Now, I know a lot of people have already shopped, all those early shoppers who go out for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all that stuff. But if you're like me, you're a little bit of a late bloomer and you wait to go shopping. I probably won't even go get my gifts until Christmas Eve. But if you're watching this video, you are probably curious to know what the best gifts would be for a fisherman. So I'm going to tell you guys some of the best gift ideas that I could think of for 2021 for a fisherman, boy or girl, doesn't matter. I've got about 10 big items, then we've also got some smaller stuff, so y'all stay tuned. I'm not gonna drag this video out super long, but we're gonna go through all of them, and hopefully you guys can figure out something that either you want for Christmas or something to get for somebody else. If you guys do enjoy this video and it does help you, be sure to go ahead, leave a like on it, and subscribe to the channel down below. Let's go ahead, hop on into it. Okay, we're gonna start off with a few stocking stuffers. Everybody loves going and opening up that stocking on Christmas morning. I've got mine right here, good old fishing stocking. And I've got a couple things that we're gonna put in that stocking that might be good. Before we go ahead and dive in further, I do wanna say some of these baits and some of these items that I'm about to share with you are from companies that I work with. So if you guys do want to use my code to purchase these online, you can save a little bit of money. I'll leave those all in the description down below, and I'll also pop them up on the screen as well. But I do want you guys to know all these products that I'm talking about today are not companies I work with. Some of them are, some of them are not. I'm not here to try and just sell to you, but I do think that a lot of these products could be really good, and I know that if I woke up on Christmas morning and opened up a present that had all this stuff in there, I would be excited. So let's go ahead and hop on into it. Got a couple baits right here, and there's a ton of different baits out there on the market, but these are just some of my favorites, especially for every type of fisherman, whether it be a beginner or a very well experienced person. All of these work really well, so we'll go ahead and run through them really quick. Number one is going to be the Strike King Dream Shot. This is a drop shot bait. A drop shot is a very versatile bait, and this is one of my favorites. My favorite colors in this one are going to be Morning Dawn and Green Pumpkin. Next up, we've got some Ochos. This is a stick bait. A lot of people have heard of the Cinco. This is the Strike King version of that, and I personally like this one even better. I really like this a lot. This is actually the June bug color right here, and I really like the Green Pumpkin and the June bug in the Ocho as well. Next up, we have got a pack of Rage Craws. This is just your typical crawl bait on the bottom. The Rage Craw is just the OG. Almost everybody has used it, and you can never get enough of these things. The thing is if somebody has a ton of tackle, whenever you're throwing soft plastics, you're gonna lose some. The fish are gonna take some of them. They're gonna rip. You always gotta keep restocking. So those are 3 of my favorite baits you could throw in the stocking. All right, next up, we've got something called Wave Away, and this stuff is actually a cleaner that you can use for your fish finders or your sunglasses or other things, but for the person that has a boat, it is really perfect. This is actually a product from TH Marine. I also work with them, and I have a code for them down below as well, but this stuff is really cool. All you do is you just spray it on your fish finders, or you can spray it on your sunglasses, and then it comes with a rag. You wipe it down, it cleans it off really good. You might be thinking like, hey, why not just use glass cleaner? Well, this product works really well with water spots and stuff like that, and it is meant for electronics on the boat. That is what it's made for, so this is what I really like to use. Comes in a little nice bag, and it'll fit perfectly right there in that stocking. Another thing, might want to throw a pack of line in that stocking. A lot of people have rods and reels. If you're fishing, you probably have rods and reels. Always got to use line. Line doesn't last forever. You break it off, it goes bad, you got to change it out. So there's a bunch of different ones. This is one of the kinds that I really like. What pound test you get just really all depends. I really like higher pound tests generally. I'd say 15 is probably a really good number just for overall if you're not sure what to get. So go ahead and try that out. Throw that in the stocking as well. And then one more thing that I had an idea for the stocking was going to be sunglasses retainers. I actually don't have any on this pair right here. This is a new pair of glasses that I've gotten. But sunglasses retainers, there's a brand called Cables that makes them. A lot of the sunglasses companies actually make their own, but they're really cool because when you're out there fishing, if you take off your glasses, it'll hang around your neck, or if the wind tries to blow them off, then you don't lose them. And these polarized glasses can get very expensive. They can be $300 a pair, and the last thing you want to do is lose them. So those sunglasses retainers can be really good as well. They're like probably $10. Leave them in the description down below as well. So going off of what I last said with these sunglasses retainers, let's talk sunglasses. There's a ton of different pairs out there. There's a ton of different brands. There's a ton of different colors. There's a ton of different frames. There's a ton of different price points. So I'm gonna let you guys know a couple different ones depending on how much you want to spend and what kind of quality you want to get. ones that I'm personally wearing right now are actually Redfins, and these are kind of my just wear everyday glasses right here. I also have another pair that I like to use when I'm fishing a little bit more, but this is a really good brand. These glasses are going for like $230 a pair right now. They're higher quality, they have a limited lifetime warranty, and if you pay that for a pair of sunglasses, you're gonna get that warranty, and that's really what you need, because whenever you're out fishing, you wear these things every time you go out. So it's really important. But this is the higher price point. If you want to go down lower, Strike King also makes a pair of sunglasses that's around $30. Now, it is not going to be as high of quality as a $230 pair of glasses, of course, but somebody who doesn't have a pair of glasses, just needs some, or somebody who likes to break glasses or lose them all the time, might be the perfect thing for that. So I'll leave both of those in the description down below as well. My favorite lens colors are probably going to be blue and amber. I really like those a lot. It's pretty good for just about everybody. And other than that, it's really just the style of the person. If they like the taller frames or the shorter frames or whatever it may be. Everybody loves sunglasses though. Everybody needs a new pair, so definitely a good gift to get. Since we just talked sunglasses, we'll go ahead and hop on into some other apparel items. Another great thing to get an angler is going to be some fishing gloves. Just like sunglasses, there's a ton of different gloves out on the market, but these are just two pairs that I have. These are actually going to be sun gloves. I don't wear these a ton, but a lot of people really love them. They have a little bit of grip to them. If you catch a fish, it doesn't tear up your hands, and it keeps the sun off, so that way you don't get sunburnt. These are from TH Marine. They're really nice quality. And then for cold weather fishing, this is what I like to use a lot. I don't even know what brand this is. It might be Fish Monkey. I really have no idea. But these are just like a wool glove, and they actually have grip pads right there. And they have cutouts for your fingers right there, so that way you can tie knots, do whatever you need to do. And these things are super comfortable. I've fished tournaments with them all day, not even realize they're on there. And they really are a lifesaver when it's really cold out there, because keeping your hands warm is essential, especially when you're touching a rod and reel that's constantly getting wet and stuff like that. So gloves are definitely a good thing. And also going along with the apparel and clothing, we'll go ahead and talk sun shirts and also sweatshirts. So I'll go ahead and start here. I'm a huge sun shirt guy. I literally wear these every time I go out in the spring, summer, and fall. Right now, don't wear them because it's really cold outside. I just wear a sweatshirt, which is where that comes into play. But in the spring, summer, and fall, these are absolutely the best. A lot of them have a hood on them. You don't get sunburnt. They're really cool, honestly. They cool you off whenever you're out there in the heat, and they look really cool. We've got a couple different designs up here. There's a ton of different ones. This is one that they have on lose.com. This is in Anetik. This is a really nice one. This is one that I wear that has the Veil Camo on it. I actually work with Veil Camo. They do not have these up for sale on their website though, but you can search for them online. Just type in Veil Camo sun shirts. You'll be able to find some. They have a bunch of really cool patterns for those. This one's hooded, and then we also have a TH Marine. This is the back of it, and it has a nice bass on here. They got a ton of different designs too. This one does not have the hood, but this is just your typical sun shirt. And then moving on, we also have hoodies. This is probably my favorite hoodie ever made of all time. This is the Aftco hoodie. It is a super high quality hoodie. It's a little bit more costly. I think it's around $70 or $75, but this thing is so nice, so warm. It's got nice little plastic Velcro on the pockets. It's got these things instead of your normal strings, and this thing is absolutely amazing. A lot of people, especially males, may not like clothing for gifts, but let me tell you something. I never liked just normal clothes for gifts, but whenever I got fishing clothes, I was always super excited. So this could definitely be a good idea to get for the angler. Everybody loves fishing clothes. You gotta have a ton of them. That's just how it is. You gotta be out there styling out on the water. So let's move on to some shoes. We're gonna work our way on into my messy garage. Show you guys these right here. These are fishing boots. Now this is the Hook brand. There's a ton of different brands. Like I was saying, these are really worn out. As you can tell, I wear these a lot. These are actually waterproof. They are great for when it's raining, and they're great for just going out and doing some bank fishing. You can also wear them on the boat. I prefer to wear something a little bit more lightweight whenever I'm on the boat, unless it's raining, then I'll wear these. But this is just one of the types that they have. These things vary in price. I think that this pair is around like $60 or $70. This is another pair right here I have that are blue. These are a little bit different. And also Academy has a line out right now of those same type of boots, and they actually have some for $30 right now on sale with the Veil Camo print on them, which is really cool. Really love the Veil Camo stuff, and it's great for people who like fishing or hunting or both, because it just works for both of them. So definitely go check that out. Those fishing boots are really cool. A lot of people have never worn them before, but I will say after I had mine, a lot of people were like, man, I gotta go get me some of those. They went and got some. They absolutely loved them. So those are definitely a really good option to get for somebody. All right, now let's go ahead and dive on into some tackle and some rods and reels, stuff like that. This is the stuff that every angler uses every time they go fishing, and these are just some of my personal favorites. We'll just go ahead and start out with the bread and butter of fishing, your rod and reel. This is one of my favorite spinning combos right here. This is the Lew's Mach Smash. I believe this retails for $89.99. It comes with the reel and the rod. The only thing it does not come with is the line. And this thing is a really good starter combo. If you have somebody who has not fished very much, or if they don't know how to use a bait caster yet, this is the perfect setup for that. And these are actually in stock on Lew's.com right now. And then also we have got the good old bait caster combos. Now, Lew's does not have very many of these in stock, but my good friend Noah from Kicking Their Bass TV actually just came out with the Signature Series rod with Lew's, and this thing is really cool as well. If you guys do want to check out this rod and reel right here, this is a combo, comes with your reel and the rod, ships right to your door. You can find this on kickingtheirbass.com. This is one of my friend's rods and reels, and he does have a channel. I'm sure a ton of you watching this have actually seen this before, and a lot of you watching this might actually have this. So this is a great bait caster combo for just about anybody. Now we'll dive on into some more particular things. We've got some good old pliers right here. Now, everybody has pliers whenever they go fishing, but a lot of people don't have pliers like this. These are the Lew's Mach pliers, and these are really cool. They actually have a little cutter right here on the edge, and these things just feel really good in your hand. They have non-slip handles, and the good thing about these is you can leave them around with water and stuff. They don't rust like those other pliers do. You can go get a pair from Walmart for $5–10 bucks. They're gonna rust in a month. These things right here, I've had these for like 6 or 7 months, and they still look good. I mean, I've beat them up pretty bad just from using them, but these things are great. They even come with a little holster where you can put them on your side for bank fishing and stuff, so these things are really cool. Also, a scale. A lot of people don't have a scale. This is a TH Marine scale right here, and the cool thing about this is it actually has a ruler built in. If I can figure out where it's at, there it is. There you go. You can measure your fish, and you can weigh them. And this is going to be a little bit cheaper than this one. This is a Rapala. This is one that clips onto their mouth. This is one I use a lot whenever I'm tournament fishing. You can save the weights in there. This one does cost a bit more though. I think this is probably around $50. But either one of these will work. They both weigh fish the exact same, and the weights are both accurate on both of those. So those would both be great things to get somebody. Moving on in, you're going to need something to store all of your tackle in. And that's where these tackle trays come in handy. These things are everywhere. There's all different kinds. Plano, Lure Law, I think there's one called Busby. There's all kinds of different ones, but Plano's what I use. This is a really great box for keeping stuff waterproof. This is where I keep all of my hooks and stuff. You can tell everything's super organized in there. And then if you just get your normal old Plano box, you can put whatever in there, just a bunch of baits. Everybody needs these things. They're probably $10 a piece, if not a little bit cheaper. So you can't ever really have enough of these. It is really good to have a lot of these. That way you can stay organized. Whether you're a bank fisherman or a boat angler, doesn't matter, you gotta stay organized. And then once you've got your tackle tray, you've got to have somewhere to put this. That way you can take it fishing with you. And that is where a bag, if I can get it open with this camera, comes in handy. This is the TH Marine Tackle Titan Travel Boss backpack. This is actually a cooler, but you can use it for baits and stuff too. It's like a combo deal, so it's really cool. It's all waterproof. It's got pockets on the sides. It's got this main pocket here, and like I said, it's a cooler. You can fill this thing up with ice, keep drinks cold all day. Great for the beach, great for going out fishing. That is really cool. I use this a lot whenever I'm pond fishing and creek fishing. Also, Lew's has a Mach backpack out. It is on their website. I do not have one with me actually right now at my house. It is a really good option too. It's a little bit cheaper than that TH Marine one. It's got a little bit more pockets to it, and it is not a cooler, so it's a little bit more fishing oriented, so that could be a really good option too. I will go ahead and pop up a picture of it right here so you guys can check it out, and it'll be in the description down below as well, along with everything else we've talked about. All right, I think this is the last thing that I have written down for me to show you guys. This is actually just an inflatable PFD. This is a life jacket, and a lot of people surprisingly don't have these. A lot of people just don't wear life jackets whenever they're out on their boats, and I will say, I have done it before, but I've got a bass boat, I go fast in it, and you never know when your equipment is going to fail you, or if you have a medical problem and you black out or whatever may happen, you need to have one of these things. Basically how these work, if you don't know, is whenever you hit the water, these self-inflatable ones, they're pressure activated and they will just blow up as soon as you hit the water. Then you've also got these, like this, have a little pull cord on them, and then whenever you hit the water, you pull the cord and then it blows up. And they've got refillable cartridges. They're really cool. They're super lightweight. They're not uncomfortable at all. You can wear them while you're fishing actually, and they're really good. Everybody who has a boat, or everybody who's going out on a boat, needs to have something like this, because you just got to stay safe out there on the water, because the #1 thing is coming back home to your family and your loved ones who you care about. And we especially remember that this time of the year at Christmas, Thanksgiving, all that, because we are around a bunch of family members, and we want everybody to come back home safe. So make sure you've got your good old life jacket. And that's it for today's video. I mean, those are a good bit of items that you can get for the angler, or if you are the angler and you're sending a list to your parents or your grandparents or your uncle or your granduncle or whoever, you can send them this video, or you can just write down a couple things that you saw and be like, hey, that looks pretty cool, I might want one of those, and then there you go, you've got your Christmas list. So hopefully this helps some of you out there. Really hope it does. I know that if I got any of this stuff for Christmas, I would be super, super excited. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you did enjoy it and if it did help you, be sure to go ahead, leave a like on this video, and be sure to go ahead, subscribe to the channel down below. I hope that each and every single one of you has a super, super good Christmas. Thank you guys for the support. We'll catch you guys in the next episode. ADUB out.